Hello and welcome back to CS38 Racing, and today we are taking on Austria, and boy is it a brawler. We take on Rueda in the first half of the race, and then we get some rain, and that brings us into direct battle with one of the most notorious hard passes in the Moto3 paddock with David Munoz. We've got some exemplary defensive riding on this one, so make sure you check it out. Like, subscribe, share, check out the other videos if you haven't so far in this series, and make sure that you enjoy the nail-biting racing that takes place here in Austria, often a track that can provide some pretty good nail-biting races and some iconic wet races on slicks. Okay, so let's jump straight down into Austria. We will be giving you the fastest lap that we've managed to do here as we come across the line for our first flying lap of a 1:38.872, which is not bad, but we are looking to make that a little bit better as we come carefully through turn 1. It's quite easy to get the bike unsettled there, but we're managing to do quite well. Braking into turn 2A and turn 2B. Well, no, that's okay. 3, not the 2A, 2B. We're not far off. We're 0.14 at this stage off the fastest time of Noah Detweiler. Okay, so that's Detweiler. So that's a little bit unexpected. So I'm presuming the standings are going to change quite a bit. It is a little bit of a, on the Moto3 bikes around this Austria track, you do feel a little bit underpowered, considering that it is quite a wide track. It's quite a big track and yeah, very powerful. Like, considering the GP bikes make it feel pretty powerful around here, the Moto3s kind of feel like they're putting along, but it is still all about the corner speed here, making sure that we maintain as high a speed as possible. Coming into the final section now. It can be easy to fluff up your lines here, so you do have to be a little bit considerate, trying to keep the maximum amount. Look at that, we are 3/10 up in the third sector, so we've absolutely killed it through there. Braking through into the final quarter now, straight back on the gas. And that gives us a 1:38.220, so we're 1.34 tenths ahead of Detweiler at this stage, but there is quite a few red sectors coming in, so I don't know if we're going to be able to hold that, so we're probably going to need to push here. Or easing our way through there. We are up, so we do have some more time in our pocket here. 3/10 up in the first sector. Yellow flag in sector 3, and we've come onto the curb, and that has ended our qualifying session prematurely, of which we did manage to end that session in pole position. So we're going to run the softs here because it looks like it's going to rain, so I'm kind of... Oh no, we didn't end the pole position, we got fourth overall, so not bad. I'm going to run the slicks here because if there's going to be rain, I'm hedging my bets on the fact that the red flag will come out. So with that being said, I'm going to try and play the weather conditions here, take a gamble, go on the softs and go for the attack straight away in this race. And hopefully we can build enough of a gap that by the time the red flag comes out, we are able to claim that victory. We're through on Munoz. We're now on the tail of Rueda, obviously crowned world champion recently in Mandalika. Looking on the inside now of Rueda. Can we get enough drive? We just had a little bit of a wheelie there, so we lost a little bit of drive coming down this sort of back straight. Rueda has now got in front of us. We're going to get a little bit of slipstream and look to the inside now. Oh, into turn 5. We are absolutely brave there, going side by side through turn 5. Safely through turn 5, coming now into turn 6, where we've got ourselves a lead over Rueda, Munoz, Piqueras and Fernandez. But Rueda is still right there. He is ready to pounce. He is ready to attack. Steward's warning for Napa. Oh, we've hit the inside curb there. We've got a little bit unsettled. We're going to have lost quite a bit of drive. Okay, we've been able to recover on exit there. I was expecting the 99 and the orange KTM to come flying on the inside of us there. But we've managed to hold, but again, they are closing in these sections here. Cross the line, in first with a 141.507. And pretty much scrap that one off the timing sheets, as we know that will be the slowest lap of the race. At this stage we are doing quite well on our objectives. We're 1.7 over Fernandez, who hasn't had the best run through the last couple of rounds. So we're looking to be able to capitalise further on that and maintain and stretch our championship lead. Still got Rueda and Munoz right there on our tail, so we can't let off. We do know that they are very competitive, and we also know that the AI, if particularly in mixed conditions, tend to go very quick. So at the moment we're very strong in this last sector. Vitelli's had a crash. Very fast in this last sector of the race, which I actually think is one of my favourite sectors. So comment down below what your favourite sector is of the Red Bull Ring. We probably might all have different ones. You may not like the track at all, maybe a favourite track. Whoa, we have Rueda has gone down. So that leaves Munoz right on our tail now, but we do have a gap of 1.5 seconds. So 1:38.366 gives us the fastest lap of the race, currently 3 of 7 laps completed. Whoa, close to exceeding track limits there, but we managed to keep it right on the right side of the curb. So yes, comment down below what is your favourite part of this track. If you are still watching in this section, I really appreciate your ability to stick with watching the video, so comment down below and I'll let you know what my favourite sector is as well. Okay, so now that we do know that the wet weather is meant to be coming at some point, we are looking to maintain this lead and just keep it nice and smooth. Make sure that we save our tyre so that we do have a little bit at the end, and also the soft tyre could come in handy if we do start getting some wet conditions here, because if we do get wet conditions, the soft tyre might have a bit more grip in those early stages of the sort of wet, semi-wet track, or while the rain is sort of just spitting. So we hope that that is a gamble that we have been able to make. So Rueda, who was an early championship rival at the start of the season, he had a bit of a streak of crashing out, just as Fernandez has in recent rounds as well. So in a way, this championship, just as we were talking about rain, here comes the spits of rain. As we have come up against each rival in the championship, they have seemingly become a part of their own demise and had some mistakes, which happens. We all have that in the championship, but we have been able to capitalise on that. Oh, we've gone faster again, a 1:38.171. This is quite good considering we have a few laps to go. So if this rain, the best scenario A, is that the rain keeps falling, we get a red flag and we win the race. The option B is that they keep us riding, and that's what I'm concerned about, because if we are still riding and the AI are still absolutely powering through regardless of the condition and we're all on slicks, I have a feeling like we might not win the race, considering that the gap has just come down 3/10 in this sector. It does give me a little bit of worry to think that maybe we won't get across the line here. Anyway, we need to just focus on doing that. The rear tyre has already started losing temperature quite considerably. The front tyre is still doing okay, so we're doing alright with that. Oh, that gap is down to 1.2 now, so we are absolutely hemorrhaging time here. Oh, on that curb again as well. This is all just big amounts of time we're just giving away for free. Oh, Ralston has crashed, and so has Moodley. So there's been a bit of a pile up there, I believe, into, must have been sector 2 or 3. Oh, we're still got the gap at about a second, so it seems to be raining more at the top end of the circuit than the bottom end of the circuit. Can always get a bit of rain here in the Styria Mountains. We're still not that far off our fastest time, so we've still got quite a lot of grip on this track, but that gap is coming down. Look at that. Munoz is absolutely fighting for this one. He is ready for a brawl here in Austria. Perez has a track limits warning, so now I'm just really trying to concentrate because I know that gap's coming down, and I really would like to have this win because it would be another direct win in a row. We don't want to break that record run that we're having so far in this Moto3 season. Keyless and Detweiler have had a crash, so it is possible that some mistakes are being made here as the track is getting a bit wet. Every time I'm seeing a crash, I'm just thinking, surely that's got to bring out the red flag, but I think the marshals are more interested in getting some spectacle and some glitz and glamour out of this particular race. They've just got to hold on for one more lap after this. Just got to get around, hold on. Had a little bit of a wiggle there into turn 3. Munoz is right there. I'm very concerned about Munoz. Oh, that's a big slide on the rear. The traction's not there. We're not getting that traction that we need. And Munoz is on it. He's even given us a look, being like, this guy is too slow. Gonna try and get the undercut. Can we manage to get the undercut? Oh, it's close. Yes, no, yes. Yes, we do. Can we close off the line? No, Munoz has got that inside line. But will he run a little bit wide? Can we get another undercut again? Yes, we managed to do that. Now let's hold the line. Oh, he's gone very deep and very aggressive through turn 8. Let's see if we can get some good drive around the outside into turn 10. Yamanaka has now had a crash. Going across the white line, I'm very nervous about that white line. Could cause a little bit of disaster. We managed to pull that one back from Munoz. We just have to do that one more time, get ourselves the win, and continue our winning the Grand Prix from the top step. Well, that's what winning means, of course. That was a bit of a stupid statement. Oh, it's not going to be easy. Munoz is a fighter through and through. Oh, I'm also cautious of pushing because as we push more, the track is getting more and more wet, and we're just in a position that we could just lose the front, and we're leading and we could lose big points here. So in a way, I do want to push to be able to get the win, but we also do need to consider with, I don't even know where Fernandez is now in these well, Almanza's in 7th and I can't see Fernandez, so maybe Fernandez has had another unfortunate tangle somewhere. Nicolo Colaro, our teammate, is in the top 10. So this is a pretty good race for him as well. It's been a few corners now, we haven't seen... Oh, rival retired, there we go. Yeah, so another DNF for Fernandez is a big blow to his championship. Okay, we've got... Oh! Munoz has just come absolutely barging through there. I think it was... It didn't really matter if we were there or not, he was just going there. Can we get enough drive to get him into these last corners? Because we know we are strong. No, we've just missed the braking marker a bit there, and we've had to pull that back up. This is Munoz's race from here. We are having to settle for second. Unfortunately, that is the end of our winning run. Let's see if we can claim it back next time. So that was Munoz from ourselves, with Piqueras third, Foggia fourth, Cormac Buchanan in fifth, and our own teammate in 11th. So he just missed out there on the top 10. We have extended our lead, being 73 points ahead of Fernandez. Munoz is 82 points behind us, and Piqueras fourth, Rueda fifth. Teams Championship, we are 34 points ahead of Leopard Racing, or however you say Leopard, however, but we are ahead of them. So make sure you give this video a massive thumbs up. That was a pretty incredible race. I'm saying it's almost a contender for race of this season. Make sure to like, subscribe, check out the channel, and enjoy the other videos. Stay safe, have fun, and keep on the racing line. Bye for now.